Hey Capricorn, what's going on? Sorry for the delay in your reading this week. Things went a little bit sideways here, so I'm just doing some shorter readings just to get everybody good, and I'm hoping that next week smooths out a little bit so we can get back to the regular fuller length videos. We'll see. Sometimes short and sweet is better, right? So it's just my my sage burning there. If you see some smoke, the house is not on fire. Nine of Cups coming out first for you, Capricorn. That's pretty sweet. Can't complain about that. What's this all about, though? Do tell more. Do tell. I honestly can't remember what your readings have been about, but I think they're usually pretty positive. The Empress. Ooh, Three of Pentacles. Dude, you're in your power right now, is what I'm getting. Life is good. You're living your best life. I believe the Empress is your energy coming out here, which is a pretty sweet energy to get. The Empress, you know, is kind of come full circle. She's the energy of all the queens combined, which is beautiful. Confident, self-assured, peaceful, not needing to prove anything to anybody, you know, not at all. With Three of Pentacles there, I feel like this is going to be more work-related or career. Let's see, what other cards are going to come out for today? I don't know if you've been working on a project recently, but it's taken off. Yeah. With the Three of Wands here, I almost get like, I know that, you know, it's typically, you know, waiting for your ships to come in or whatever, but it's almost like this feeling of you put your intention out there, right? You were possibly working on a project and you had a vision and you held to that vision. It was very clear in your mind. And I feel like at some point you had to walk away from a lot in order to obtain this, okay? I don't feel that this came without its costs. It may have ended a relationship, in fact, okay? I see this King of Cups coming out here. So we're looking at, you know, water energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Yeah, I'm going to go with your career at this point and having to walk away from a relationship. I don't know if this person didn't like the amount of time that you were putting in with other people at work, but you had such you had such your vision, your intention and stuff, and nothing was going to stop you because you knew this was going to be your Nine of Cups. You knew this was going to be your wish fulfillment, and nothing was going to stop you. And I think this King of Cups had other plans. I don't think your worlds aligned. I think that they were looking to the future. I'm getting, you know, that they wanted kind of like the home, the marriage, the stuff like that, and your energy just wasn't there. Again, I feel like you were focused more on work or a specific project. The Page of Cups coming out. Oh, and we had some other jumpers here too. Let's deal with them first. Yeah, the Temperance in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. I just kind of feel like this is an idea that you had and you were going to see it to completion. Like there was no way that you weren't going to take this forward. I feel like you're a very driven person. I feel like, you know, eye on the prize type. I feel like even if this meant that you couldn't, how do I say this? You couldn't balance both, or at least that's how you saw it. With Temperance in reverse, I just get the sense that there wasn't balance. And again, with the energy that I've gotten so far, I believe that's you putting more into your career than anything else at all. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? I don't feel like this person and you parted on bad terms. I think that it was just a mutual agreement that, well, this is what I want. Well, this is what's important to me and this is where I'm going. And you two probably parted ways. But again, I feel like it was amicable. This has really led to a change in fortune for you. I feel kind of like the hands of fate I always want to say the hands of fate have turned, you know, like it's that wheel has turned, right? And it's by making these decisions that you've changed your life. You've changed the trajectory of your life. Had you have not put that energy into your career, had you not, I'm just sorry, I just have to get sidetracked by this. They're really pointing out to me that you sacrificed a lot to get to this point, like to become the Empress. You really had to put your heart and soul into it and real dedication, okay? And so if you had not done that, your life could have been completely different, you know? And I don't think you would have been happy. I think you stayed true to yourself and your vision, and nothing was going to stop you, okay? I think I'm just getting that you feel lonely at times. Yeah, judgment. You had to make the call. You had to make the call with this person. You had to choose. I can't even remember what I was just saying. The loneliness bit, yeah. It's not that you don't want a relationship. I think you do, but it's just like whoever you're with is going to have to understand that your career comes first, or this project, okay? It's funny because it's like you're the Empress energy, but I feel more of a masculine. I feel almost more like an Emperor, but you're softer. It's like softer edges than the Emperor, right? So, yeah. No, I'm just being pulled to this on here. It's like, no, they're feminine. Don't mistake this hard work and determination and choosing their career as masculine. They're every bit feminine in their energy, whether you're a guy or girl, right? What was that left behind? Oh, the Six of Cups. Sweet. We'll see if that comes out again. Not a lot of drama in today's readings. I mean, there's been a little bit, but it's a different energy this week. I don't know if we've had some new subscribers come on, but it's a different energy. It's very mature. Like, there's a maturity to these readings this week for sure. Yeah, exactly. You'd planted those seeds. You had planted those seeds and you were waiting to grow. I kind of feel like this is past energy though, because it feels smaller. It feels like the beginning where you're kind of building those bricks and stuff like that, okay? And that led to this fulfillment here. So I feel like this was in the past. Again, it just really speaks to that steadfastness and setting those intentions, planting those seeds, nurturing it, spending time on it. It feels very Capricornish for sure, which is good. It's a good energy to have. The doers of the world, right? You might, though, want to think about balance in the future, okay? I'm just hearing that you'll know that when that time comes, but right now you are still focused very much on the career, and there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I feel like this is another warning here with the Nine of Wands here is just be really careful. Be careful that you don't come out of balance. So, you know, being in balance doesn't mean just, you know, having a relationship. I certainly don't want it to appear that way. But you want to make sure that you balance other elements in your life, like self-care, like having some fun once in a while. You know, that's going to be really important. Okay, so Spirit's just cautioning you with that, and they want you to spend some time thinking about that in that Hermit energy. They're really wanting you to give some attention to that right now, because it is all about balance. I think sometimes work might be a bit of a ball and chain for you, and I don't think you feel that it is, but it's just saying that there's the risk of this with the Devil card next to this kind of cautionary tale that we've got in here. It's just saying you can have too much of something, and so again, just calling it a balance. And they just want, again, with the Hermit energy, it's time to think about those things, okay? And again, this does not mean, you know, forming relationship with someone and stuff like that. This is more about taking care of yourself while you work on this dream of yours and, you know, bring it to life sort of thing, okay? The World. Something's getting wrapped up. What's getting wrapped up here? It's like a new phase of your life. You're graduating, I'm hearing, okay? Yeah, Three of Cups. We got celebrations. The Queen of Wands. There comes that Six of Cups again. Yeah. I feel like if you have been working on a project and it has taken off and it's succeeded, there's going to be celebration soon. And again, what I get from this card, especially falling underneath the Hermit, is really, again, encouraging you to take that time to celebrate the fruits of your labor, to celebrate what you've done. You know, this could be with girlfriends, this could be with a community that you quite enjoy. They see you as someone very powerful, as someone who's magnetic, as someone who knows what she wants, knows how to get it, and isn't going to stop until she does. You know, when you walk into a room, people notice you, okay? That's how your friends see you. That's how the world sees you. When you're sitting in this energy, though, you feel like the Empress. Again, it's that self-assured, that calm, that very controlled, like, I've done it. Like, it's just, yeah, but it's interesting that that's how people see you. With the Six of Cups there, tell us more about the Six of Cups. What is this speaking to? Okay. It's speaking to, you've done it. With it falling below the world, it's almost like this energy of like something that you dreamed of as a girl or a child, or I shouldn't say little girl, but that's what came to my mind. But whatever gender you are, this is something that you always dreamed about. It could be potentially that somebody helped you when you were younger to get on this path. They offered you some insight. They were a good example for you. Something like that. It's nostalgic in any event, and it's very happy. I think this is you potentially looking back and thinking about this as you kind of celebrate, you know, the rewards of whatever you've been working on here. Okay. Brava. Yeah. Nice. What's this? Knight of Wands in reverse. Yes, you achieved this. You've achieved this by being the Empress, okay? By being that Queen of Wands, by maintaining your steadfastness. This is, you know, this can kind of speak to hasty, kind of fired up energy and kind of going off half-cocked sort of thing. And you were able to achieve this success by avoiding that. I don't know if that's something that, you know, you were inclined to do in the past, or if people were trying to pressure you in some sense to be a little rowdier, to be just a little more carefree and let loose, but you're like, nah, it's not how I get what I want, you know? I feel like that's your personality, is like, no, I know what I want and I know how to get there, and I'm not changing it for anybody. I feel like it might have had something to do with someone who influenced you in your past when you were younger, or earlier, like in your earlier 20s, you know, in business. Yeah, this was somebody that was probably very, usually this is like a single person, but someone who's achieved a lot on their own, and they have a life that is very admirable. You know, they've got everything they need. They're also very measured. They're also very good at steadfastness, okay? They've accumulated their wealth on their own. They live a very good life, and I feel like, again, this could represent you, but again, I feel like you're more, again, that Empress energy, but I feel like this person from the past is who's represented here, okay? And this person was kind of like your role model, is what I've been trying to say. You know, it was a role model for you, and they taught you how to be disciplined, and not to be hasty, and to set your goals high, right? Yeah, okay. Let's draw an oracle card here. Let's use this one. Yeah, let's use this one. I can't remember the name of this deck. Goodness, I've got so many decks now. Oh yeah, it's a Spellcaster Oracle deck. Final messages for our beautiful Capricorns, please. Ooh, beautiful reading. Cappy, I wish I could be like this. I'm totally envious of your dedication and commitment. Totally envious. Final messages, please. Final messages to close the reading. No? What was that? Forgiveness. Really? I mean, I didn't jump out. I usually take jumpers, but I still felt inclined to take it. So, dreams, happiness, and healing, willpower, I'll say. Yeah. Okay. And freedom at the bottom. You betcha. You've achieved that, let me tell you. Forgiveness, I just feel like this is spirit asking you to be gentle on yourself, to be gentle with yourself. I think sometimes because you are so driven and so dedicated, that you might be a little too harsh on yourself and potentially others as well. Your expectations are really high, I'm hearing, okay? So just remember, again, this speaks to that balance portion of it, right? Like, it's okay to be all of these things, but just know, if you're being critical of yourself, if you're being too hard on yourself, that's not healthy either. And so again, when you go into this hermit energy and reflect on this a little bit, think about that as well. These are your dreams coming true, okay? The happiness, right? I'm surprised the sun card didn't come out, but I think that might have been a little too foo-foo-y for you. I feel like that wouldn't have like kind of been in your energy, right? And this has been cathartic in some way, shape, or form for you. With it dropping down here, where Spirit's asking you to think about balance and good self-care and that sort of thing too, I think this is just, another reinforcement to please balance that, because that can be quite healing for you as well. If you look at it from a holistic perspective, right? Again, bringing everything into balance where you truly can have it all, okay? And I feel like absolutely your willpower is just, it's admirable. It's unshakable, I'm hearing, okay? You're able to balance a lot. You're able to balance quite a bit. If the wind's blowing here, like, you can still balance everything. You're a tremendous person. It's again, very admirable. And answers, when I see this card, I just get the answers come from within. And I think either you know this already or you need to trust this more. It's not just about the hard work, like it's, the elbow grease, that sort of thing, but your intuition, but I got to tell you, I really do feel that you do acknowledge that side of yourself, that intuitive side, and you trust it. And I think this is also taking you far in this venture as well. So Capricorn, I'm going to end it there. Gorgeous reading. Well done. If you resonated with this, if you've enjoyed the video, please feel free to leave a comment, hit that like button, share and subscribe, so that we can continue to grow on the community that's forming slowly but surely every week. Rome wasn't built in a day, right? I don't have to tell you that. Thanks, Cavi. You have a great week, and we'll talk to you soon.